Hola, hola, it's your girl Erica from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, as is, there is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome, and I am here to remind you. I'm a confidence coach, and I'm a bold stand for confidence, and I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you. So we got an amazing question from a gorgeous woman who went onto the website. On my website, you can submit a question and leave a voicemail. And so this amazing lady left us a voicemail and she sent in this question. This question is so relevant because I did a post about this on my Instagram, and so many of us will resonate with this question. So the question was,
hey, Erica. I'm actually a fairly new follower, and I was looking through some of your posts the other day, and something that I noticed that really stood out to me that I had a question about was the one about how you can't binge personal growth. And I feel like in a way that's something I've been doing. I'm all behind the idea of personal growth, and I feel like I want to suck up like a sponge as much information as I can about how to grow personally. But then I guess I was wondering what advice you'd have for people who are new to the idea on actually applying what they're learning and how to kind of track their success and know that they're improving and not just binging everything and then not applying it.
my answer and the reason of why I say you can't binge personal development is because when you consume information that is designed to help you, that is designed to open your mind to something new, that is designed to break down belief systems and old shit patterns, everything you've been doing, everything you've been living from past till now, when you consume stuff like that, it's heavy because first of all, it's going against what you learned. Second of all, you have to deprogram. You have to deprogram yourself. You have to basically unlearn everything you've learned. And it takes a minute for you to take it in and then process it and then put it into action. So you intellectually know it, right? I'm doing air quotes. You intellectually know it and understand it. But then from the understanding intellectually into physically feeling the difference with your emotions into the third part, which is doing it in your everyday life, which requires mastery, you need time for that. So if you keep listening to audios and podcasts and you're binging my podcast and you're like, I don't know why I'm not getting results. I'll tell you right now, you can't continue to listen to shit and expect that because you're listening and you're reading the books and you're watching the movies, that it's going to magically do something for you. You need to put what you're learning into action, which takes time and takes practice. Like my practice of confidence, the 5 C's. It's literally the practice. You have to continuously show up with this new information and start acting and doing it. And as you do it, you will notice you messed it up. You did it wrong. You gotta refix it, rejig it, adjust it in alignment. Go again, go again, go again, go again. How many times you tie your fucking shoes? You tie your shoes millions of times. You could do it with your eyes closed, because you've done it so much. That is what is required when you are developing yourself personally. You need the repetition. The repetition is what gives you mastery. The repetition is what's going to get you the results. And initially you suck. And then after a while, you're like, oh, okay. I'm getting this thing. I'm getting the hang of this thing. And then is when it starts happening for you. Then it starts working for you. So I really want you to take this opportunity to look at, and I say this to the women in the sisterhood who work with me, pick an area of your life that you're not happy with. It's very easy. You know, it's the biggest mofo that's taken up your energy. Maybe it's your body image. Maybe it's money. Maybe it's your business. Maybe it's motherhood. Maybe it's your in-laws. Maybe it's COVID, right? Whatever it is, you know the area. There are many areas. I don't want you to focus on the many. Focus on one area that's fucking with you real bad right now. Take that area. Consume something that has to do with how to get results in that area. And then when you consume it, meaning when you read it, when you take it in, when you listen to it, do the actions that it requires for you to actually get the result. Because you can't binge personal development. You could binge, you could watch, you could do all the things. You will not keep and retain any of that information. If you've come to one of my live events, I always say, take notes, Because audio wise, you're only going to hear 7% of what I'm teaching you. If you take notes, you get like 80%. If you share it, if you speak it out to a friend or you share publicly, you're learning like 96% of the information. You are taking it in. This is why it takes time. Transformation takes time. I talk about it all the time. So the original question about why can't you binge personal development is because it needs time. And consider whatever it is that's messing with you, whatever it is that you've got going on that you want to work on is going to need your time, your attention, your dedication, the practice, the repetition, so that you can move into the mastery. So for those of you out there who are like, and Gary Vee I love him. He talks about it all the time. He's like, stop listening to my podcast. Stop listening. He's like, stop listening to this shit. Start doing it. Stop thinking, start acting. Stop saying one day. Stop going, no, I need another book. One more mentor. Hold on, one more online workshop. It's like, no. You know what to do. You don't do what you know. Mr. T. Robbins. You know what to do, air quotes, but you're not doing what you think you know. And that's the problem. It's intellectual. Yeah, I know that I shouldn't eat bad food. Yeah, I know I shouldn't do this. It's intellectual. You cannot say you know it until you're physically manifesting the action in your life. You can't say you know it. You could say, I understand the process of it. I intellectually get it. But until you're getting results in your world like that, you cannot say that you know it. And so my invitation for you, everybody listening, everybody out there that's watching, for my beautiful girl who sent the question, thank you. Yes, repeat. I want to say to you that I want you to choose an area in your life that's messing with you the most, one area, the biggest area. Because you guys, if you take the biggest area that's messing with you and you work on it and you chip it down and it becomes this big instead of this big, I guarantee you it's going to roll over into all the parts of your life. And it's going to give you so much more freedom. It's going to move a big block out of your life so that you have access to other areas. So you just working on one thing will help the whole thing. Your whole life will change if you work on that big motherfucker that's messing with you. Do you know what I'm saying? So you work on that. Listen to stuff that will help you with that. Do actions that will help you with that. Consume information that will help you with that. Don't try to work on all 50 things at once because you can't do it. So I hope that that's helpful for you, because I know that when I was first learning things, I would consume and not act. So don't consume, act. Act on the information. Because action will beat consumption any day. You don't need to know everything. Even if you only know a little bit and you act on that little bit, you'll get major results next to someone else who knows everything and does shit. Yeah? I hope that helped you. Hey. Thank you. I hope that helped you. I love you. Thank you for listening and being here. And if you have a question that you want answered, you could send me a voicemail to my website, queenofconfidence.com/podcast. Go to the podcast page and send me a voicemail. And it does not have to be, you don't have to put your name. You could just be like, hey, Erica, my question is blah, blah, blah. So do that. And then we can answer your question on Q&A Tuesday on the podcast and all the things. I love you. My darling, we are in wild times right now. And in order for you to manage your mind and boost your immunity and be level-headed instead of panic, I want to invite you to consider online training, to consider joining a community, a sistership where you are going to be held, where you're going to be supported, where you have a safe space to unravel. And with all this time at home, you can actually better your life and work on yourself. Good news as well, I have now done a 12-month payment plan for the online sisterhood. So many women right now are experiencing trouble with their finances, losing their jobs, being single mothers, not knowing when their next money or paycheck is going to come from. And we are navigating that with our current sisterhood members. We are working with every woman that we can in order to support them in these tough times. And I hear you out there saying, I'd love to join the sisterhood, but I can't afford it. I can't afford 6 payments. So what I've done is made it a year-long program. It's a year-long program with a year-long payment plan. I really, really want you to consider if this is the time for you to join the sisterhood and work on yourself. It is available to you now. Let's do the damn thing. Thank you so much for listening. I so appreciate your ears, your time, your energy, and your attention. Please do me a favor and head over to Apple iTunes, subscribe so that you don't miss an episode, share this episode with a sister who you know needs to hear it, and if you feel called to, leave me a review. I'd love to know what you think about the podcast. I'd love to know how this information is helping you change your world. Thank you so much for being here. I know that there are many podcasts you could listen to, and I really appreciate you listening to mine. Have a gorgeous week, honey.